Hey guys, it's game week 3 of the UEFA Champions League. A whole lot of games went down tonight in Europe, and let's look at the scores for today. That all around Europe, the matches that went down. Okay, live at Anfield, we had Liverpool taking on Rangers. It ended 2-0. Trent Alexander-Arnold scoring a very good free kick, and then Mohamed Salah getting scoring a PK at the second, as in the second half. What's your take on those games?
I never expected nothing short than beauty for the Liverpool side. I know they're going to beat the Rangers side. Like 2 goals was even a small margin. I was expecting like 3-0, 4-0 scoreline.
Okay, sure. But looking at their form this season, how were you really expecting like a 3 goal, 4 goal, 5 goals against the top Rangers team?
Yeah, I know Liverpool will gradually pick up
Okay.
their game gradually because we know the quality they have in the team. We know the depth they have in the team.
Yeah.
But they had a slow start to the season, but then gradually I believe they would pick up, and of which they did. Look at Alexander Arnold. I complained about him a couple of games ago, and look at him, he's stepping up. Even Salah is also stepping up to the game. So it's a good one for them. It's
Okay.
an expected win, actually.
Okay, good win for Liverpool. Let's see how they go with the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Looking at an upset happened in Belgium. Club Brugge, true. Atletico Madrid 0. Were you expecting that result?
Yeah, I was expecting it because the Atletico Madrid side is never an attacking side.
Yeah.
Always defensive. So I expected that Club Brugge to win them tonight, and it happened. I told a friend that Club Brugge will score first, and it happened.
Okay. Let's move on. In Portugal, FC Porto 2, Bayern Leverkusen 0. Bayern Leverkusen had the red card actually. What's your take on that game?
That game was so dramatic. Some people would say that VAR has come to spoil the fun of football.
Yeah, okay.
But because they had a lot of cancelled goals, and I think two on one on both sides.
Okay.
But then I think it's a fair one. It's a fair one. If you consider their current form of the both teams, so I think it's a fair one. But then it's actually a fun game to watch. Actually, it's a fun game to watch. But then the VAR, and all the things that goes and everything.
Causing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Another game happened today. Another English team played today, but the result ended in a stalemate. Eintracht 5-0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. What's your take? As in looking at Antonio Conte, he doesn't really have a very good, streak in the Champions League. Were you expecting something like this?
Ever since Antonio Conte joined Tottenham, it has been like the goal margin, the way they score is always low. Their matches, if you check the start, is always 1-0, 0-0, 2-0. I don't know what's happening with that team. They need to improve. Going forward, they need to improve because if you play a team that is a goal scoring side, definitely they are going to win and you're not scoring. So they need to improve that side. I don't know what they need to work on, but Antonio Conte at Tottenham, performance has been low. And I'm not expecting anything less than. If they're not doing well, they should go out of the Champions League because it's just funny when you are playing games, you're not winning. The last game they lost to Sporting Lisbon. So they need to improve for them to move forward.
Okay. Looking at the high scoring teams in today's game, let's start with the one that happened in Amsterdam. Ajax 1, Napoli 6. Was that a result you were expecting? Any of you? Was that a result any of you were expecting tonight?
I definitely was not expecting. I don't think anybody would expect that goal margin. That like 6-1 is a complete demolition. But then,
as in serious, I was surprised.
But then, considering the consistency again of Ajax, the current form of Ajax has been poor.
Yeah,
even in their league, right? And you see Napoli, liverpool taking on Liverpool. Beating Liverpool in their group. They actually beat Liverpool.
Yeah, they did. They won Liverpool at Anfield.
Yeah, an emphatic win for that matter. So I feel they have a lot of confidence and their performance in their league as well. So they have a lot of confidence coming into the team. So meeting an inconsistent Ajax rather. So it's not something you would expect them to win.
I feel like the addition of Raspadori has also helped that team because with Osimhen out injured, the guy
he got 2 goals today.
2 goals. Addition of Raspadori and Ndombele has been a great addition to the Napoli side.
Wow, I think they're a force to reckon with this season.
Yeah, exactly.
You believe that too?
I believe that they're a force to reckon with. I think they're going to top that group. If the other teams just slack or any slip back from other teams, they're going to top the league.
I just hope
they have Liverpool in that group, and then Rangers. So definitely that one top in
Liverpool are
the group.
being inconsistent. So I need to know games.
So basically, they're the one top in the group.
I hope our brother comes back out of injury very fast to join the party. You know, it will actually be a good thing for him to be part of the.
Well, yeah,
thing going on, you know,
it will boost his morale, give him
exactly.
momentum. Even though we're not going for the World Cup, but at least as a player and individuality,
Exactly.
it will work
It's
well.
personal profile, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now looking at the main one that happened at the Allianz Arena, the whipping boys in that group, we had Bayern Munich taking on Victoria Plzen, and it ended 5-0. That's definitely a result that both of you definitely should be expecting. Right?
Bayern Munich always. Sometimes they play games, you see, you expect them to score like 2, 3 goals. Sometimes you see them playing games and they'll score 6 goals, 7 goals, 8 goals. That team is just unpredictable.
Yeah.
I expected them to just beat those guys, and it happened 5-0. So it's Bayern Munich for you. They can do anything at any time. Any team. You just
Oh my
expect
God.
them to just score goals. Mane, Gnabry, Musiala, those guys are beautiful players. So expect anything from those guys.
No,
Bayern
sure.
Munich.
Sure, I wasn't even really surprised. They were on fire at the weekend. Then coming into the Champions League
Yeah.
today against the underdogs in their group, and then
Of
they
course,
did extremely
of
well. So,
Yeah.
what do you think of that game too?
You know, that is how you know big teams, right? That's how you know big teams when you come against. I mean, against when we're up against a small team like Victoria, and I think you the way you win matters. Not just that you win your game, you struggle to win, you barely win, but then you win emphatically, like convincingly. You know, you control the game, you dominate the game from the start to the finish with goals. I think that's what makes you a big team, and that's what announces you that the big boys are here.
Yeah, Bayern Munich, 3 games, 3 wins. They're topping the table clean. Now, to the big game of today. Still in the same Bayern Munich group, we had Inter Milan at the San Siro taking on FC Barcelona. And the game ended 1-0 in favor of Inter Milan. A very sweet goal from Hakan Çalhanoğlu in the first half. It could have been more. And then we saw VAR played its role in the game, cancelled Pedri's goal due to Ansu Fati's handball leading up to the goal. But what would you guys say about that game, particularly about that game? Because that's like the highlight of today's game.
I feel like VAR was like the main drama in that game. Like one guy was saying that now the team's coach just wait for like after 10 minutes before you celebrate, because VAR can just cause any upset. So the thing was very, very funny. 2 goals disallowed by VAR. But I still to defend that. I think Xavi has not won any big test. The only thing he has been winning is games in La Liga.
Yeah.
He needs to just step up and they need to improve the team. To win big games against Inter. They lost the last one against Bayern Munich.
Yeah, they did.
They lost today against Inter Milan. So you need to win big games to qualify as a good coach.
Yeah, the only win in the group has been against the same whipping voice, Victoria, who lost today at the Allianz Arena. So, what do you think is Barcelona's fate in that group, looking at the remaining 3 games to go?
I definitely don't want them to come over to Europa League. Speaking as a Manchester United fan, I definitely don't want them to come back to Europa League. But then it's very difficult to say that they are going to qualify in that group. You know, and talking about Xavi, he spoke about Xavi and what he has been doing. Definitely, he has been building something. He has been cooking something.
Yeah.
And like I said in that their match against Bayern, what he has been cooking, maybe the soup never done. but then definitely he's doing something, and we can see improvement in the team.
Maybe gas finish as they cook now. They need to just they need to buy more gas. Understand?
You know, if you are cooking rice and you are cooking beans, the time frame that
okay, so now beans, nice having a go.
I think Dembele was also wasteful today.
Indeed he was. Indeed he
Very, very
was.
wasteful.
Exactly.
There are some chances that are supposed to have played, like even Lewandowski. I no passes
not-
to
he
him.
was not sharp
No
this
cover,
moment.
not sharp.
This
Even Alonso.
season.
I came in from Chelsea. That
Yeah.
guy was too sluggish. I think they need to buy some players to just change the team. They need to change some things.
I don't think they need much of addition to because they have quality players.
Yeah,
They have
they
quality.
do.
They've got qualities.
Yeah,
They have-
Frankesi, Pedri, Gavi.
and they spend a lot. In fact, they spend so much that other clubs started raising eyebrows considering their predicaments this transfer window. So it's for the guys they've got to step up
Their game.
and do what they are paid to do.
Yeah, they need
right?
to step up their game, but you know there's difference between quality and quantity. So you just buying players and buying players. That's like enough quantity. You have enough quantity, but not enough quality.
No, I
Okay.
disagree. I disagree. Look at the likes of Rafinha. Look at the likes of Rafinha. Look at the likes of Lewandowski. The players they bought this season. Look at in their middle. We are talking about. We are talking about Pedri. We are talking about De Jong. You are talking about.
But this Young did get to play today. He's injured actually.
Yes, you know, I'm just talking about the quality of players they've got in that team, even on the bench. So, and looking at their backline as well, they actually spent some cash there as well.
Yeah,
so
true.
I don't think I would agree that they don't have quality. You know, even if we are going to head with the likes of even with the likes of what's it called, Bayern.
Yeah.
You know, we are going to player. You'd see at the end of the day, there's no so much large margin between those players. If you are comparing them quality
By quality, yeah,
by
you know,
quality as
on
a
a
player
quality,
to player on
basis.
quality basis. So I just think Xavi needs more time to ground these players and to get them engrafted in his tactics, in his psychology and all that, and he's going to produce the results.
Oh, okay, let's see how it goes. The good part is game week 4, game week 5, game week 6 still to come,
Yeah.
and then Barcelona has 2 games home and then 1 away. So let's see what they do at the end of the day. But tomorrow we still have other games coming up. Game week 3, amazing games tomorrow. Chelsea against AC Milan, and then the likes like that. I can't. Yeah, Real Madrid
Yeah,
taking on Shakhtar the next. And then we have Man City also playing tomorrow. Let's see what tomorrow may bring. But at the end of the day, it's the UEFA Champions League. Beautiful game of football right there in Europe. See you guys later tomorrow.